Imagine this, a country's president going live on TikTok, not for a campaign or a photo op, but to host an official government meeting. That's exactly what happened in Peru, where President José Jerí took to the social media platform to stream his meeting with the mayors of Callao, one of the nation's most critical regions facing rising crime rates. The live stream quickly caught attention, attracting over 8,000 viewers and more than 260,000 interactions. It wasn't just another digital stunt. This was a serious discussion on how to strengthen public safety, police intelligence, and coordination between local and national authorities. It marked a new and very modern approach to leadership transparency, giving citizens a front-row seat to political decision-making in real time. During the broadcast from the government palace, President Jerí emphasized that improving citizen security is now a top national priority. He listened closely to proposals from the mayors, led by Pedro Spadaro, who urged for stronger police intelligence operations and better collaboration between municipalities and law enforcement. Jerí responded by announcing that all upcoming measures would be classified by urgency, distinguishing immediate interventions from long-term strategic plans. The idea, he said, is to act decisively on short-term threats while building a sustainable model for safer communities. The president's approach highlighted a growing trend in Latin American politics, combining technology, transparency, and direct public engagement to tackle complex national issues. The mayors of Callao made it clear that public safety cannot rely solely on emergency declarations. They argued that long-lasting change requires coordination, intelligence, and resources. Spadaro, speaking on behalf of the local leaders, proposed strengthening police presence in high-risk neighborhoods and modernizing surveillance systems with the support of national agencies. The group also discussed integrating local monitoring networks with national databases to respond faster to criminal activity. Their collective message was clear. Callao's security crisis demands both urgency and unity. And for many watching the TikTok stream, it was refreshing to see leaders discussing these issues openly, rather than behind closed doors. The live session wasn't just about policy. It also represented a major shift in political communication. By broadcasting on TikTok, President Jerí tapped into one of the most powerful tools for public engagement today. Social media, once seen as a distraction from governance, is now becoming a key instrument for transparency and accountability. With younger audiences turning to platforms like TikTok for news and civic updates, Jerí's move signaled an understanding of how to reach citizens where they already are. Political analysts have called it a game changer, a way to humanize leadership while keeping the public informed in real time. Throughout the live discussion, Jerí maintained a calm but determined tone. He reaffirmed his administration's commitment to restoring safety and order across Peru, starting with regions like Callao that have been hit hardest by crime and insecurity. He also promised that the government would not only increase police funding, but also improve training and intelligence sharing among departments. For many Peruvians watching, this wasn't just a meeting, it was a signal of hope. Seeing their president directly engaging with local leaders and the public gave a sense of participation in the process, a reminder that security isn't just a government duty, but a collective responsibility. As the live stream ended, it became clear that this was just the beginning. President Jerí announced that more digital broadcasts with local authorities are planned in the coming weeks. His goal: to create an open platform where citizens can see progress in real time and hold leaders accountable. Whether this new approach will lead to measurable improvements in safety remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: It has set a precedent for modern governance in Peru. The president's decision to use TikTok as a window into national policymaking shows how technology can bring politics closer to the people, transforming not only communication, but also trust in leadership. Imagine tuning into TikTok and seeing your country's president, not dancing, not giving a quick speech, but hosting a full-on government meeting live. That's exactly what happened in Peru, when President José Jerí surprised viewers by streaming a high-level security meeting with the mayors of Callao directly from the government palace. The topic? The alarming rise in crime and the urgent need to restore safety in one of Peru's most troubled regions. The live stream instantly became a sensation, drawing more than 8,000 viewers and over 260,000 interactions. For many, it was the first time they had seen national and local leaders engage so openly about real issues. It wasn't a staged broadcast or a press conference. It was raw, transparent governance in action, and it felt like a defining moment in how politics meets social media in Latin America. From the very beginning of the live stream, President Jerí set a serious tone. Sitting alongside the mayors of Callao, led by Pedro Spadaro, the president acknowledged that insecurity had reached critical levels, affecting families, businesses, and public confidence. He stressed that it was time to act with urgency, but plan with strategy. The mayors proposed concrete steps, reinforcing police intelligence, deploying more patrols in crime-heavy areas, and improving coordination between municipal security units and national police forces. Jerí assured viewers that these ideas wouldn't just stay on paper. Instead, he announced a plan to categorize every proposed measure as either urgent or programmatic, ensuring that immediate dangers would be addressed while laying the groundwork for long-term safety reforms. As the discussion unfolded, the sense of collaboration was notable. Unlike traditional closed-door political meetings, this one felt inclusive and accountable. The mayors of Callao voiced their frustrations about limited funding and slow bureaucratic responses from the central government. But they also expressed hope that this new form of communication could speed things up. Pedro Spadaro, representing the municipal leaders, emphasized that intelligence operations must evolve to match the complexity of modern crime networks. He suggested better surveillance systems, improved data sharing, and closer cooperation with community organizations to identify local threats early. His message was clear. Security cannot depend on police presence alone. It requires coordination, intelligence, and public trust. For President Jerí, the TikTok broadcast was more than just a meeting. It was a deliberate experiment in modern leadership. Political analysts quickly noted that this approach aligns with the new era of digital governance, where leaders use social media not just for messaging, but for transparency. By live streaming an official security meeting, Jerí opened a virtual window into how decisions are made and how the government listens. For younger citizens, who increasingly rely on social platforms for information, this was a bold move that bridged the gap between authority and audience. It showed that government discussions don't have to happen in secret chambers. They can unfold in real time, with the public watching and engaging.